That was pretty loud. Hey everyone, Joe here with the Idaho Prepper channel, and today we're going to be taking a look at this new product that I just discovered online. This is the CampSafe 12 gauge 209 adapter kit, and it's by a company called FifthOps, and they are a local company here out of Idaho. So essentially what this is a perimeter alarm for your campsite. So if you're out camping and you're concerned about some four-legged predators that are walking about, or even some two-legged predators that are walking about, you can set this perimeter alarm up, and what will happen is whatever threat is coming through your camp, they will hit the tripwire that comes with this, which releases a cotter pin and releases a firing spring that triggers one of these 209 primers, and that will basically send off a really loud firing sound and hopefully scare off whatever threat is in your campsite, or at least alert you so that you can, get whatever means of defense that you have at your disposal and take care of that threat. So I'm out here on my property today, and I'm on one of my trails that's leading to one of my camps. So we're gonna go ahead and set this tripwire up, and hopefully it works, because if it does, I'll definitely be adding this to my bug out bag system. So let's get it set up and see how it does. Okay, so I found a tree to mount our perimeter alarm to. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this opened up here. And so now this is the kit. You can buy the perimeter alarm by itself, just like this, but I decided to just go ahead and purchase the whole kit. I think the difference is that it comes with the primers and then this primer holder, and then it comes with a full spool of tripwire. So I'm not even gonna read the directions because it actually looks pretty self-explanatory. Now I will say, one of the features I noticed about this, pretty cool, is that it gives you two different options to mount your alarm to a tree. So it's got these two holes here, which you could basically put two 16-penny nails through and nail your alarm to your tree, or it's got these two divots right here on both sides, and that way you can actually just hook it to your tree with a zip tie. So that's what we're going to be using. Unfortunately, my hike up here, I ended up losing the other zip tie, so I only have the one, but I think this shall suffice. So we're going to go ahead and get this mounted to our tree, just like so. Next thing you're going to want to do is pull the pin up and then place your cotter pin through it, just like so. Now I'm going to place this and spin this pin around in the direction that I want my tripwire going. So the other tree that I'm going to be attaching this to is about right there. So I got our pin placed right there, and we're going to go ahead and get the tripwire all set up, and then the last thing we're going to do is insert our 209 primer. Okay, so on this spool, what you'll notice is it's got this little kind of plastic cover piece here, and you just flip it up like that, and then that basically exposes the end of your tripwire, and then you can actually just fold it right back down, and that way it just keeps it from unraveling. So that's a pretty nifty feature there.
Nifty is an adjective. It describes people, things, and ideas that are good, skillful, or effective.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and tie this to our pole on the other side. Okay, well, that was just a little trickier than I thought it would be, just getting the line nice and taut without triggering the firing pin. So what I ended up doing was I basically determined exactly how much length I would need of the tripwire, tied it around the cotter pin here, then placed it into the firing pin, and then I just kind of twisted the cotter pin until the line became taut. So I'm not sure if that's the actual way of doing it. Maybe I should have read the directions, but it seems to have worked. Our tripwire is nice and taut, but not too taut where it's going to pull the pin out. So, all right, next step is I'm going to go ahead and put one of the 209 primers in the adapter device. Okay, so here is the adapter here, and it's got these ports here, and that's just where basically it gases out when the 209 primer is triggered. Go ahead and pop one of our primers out of here, and we'll place it at the top of our device, just like that. And we will slide it into place. All right, so our perimeter alarm is totally set up, and I will say this black tripwire that they give you is really invisible. I mean, you can't see this, especially at night. There would be no way you could see this. So I'm gonna go ahead, walk down the trail like I am a dangerous predator, and we'll see if this detonates. Whoa. That was pretty loud. Very cool. So that worked perfectly. All right, I'm gonna go try that one more time just to make certain that everything works, and I'll give you a close-up on how that primer actually detonates. All right, we'll go ahead and get this set up again. Tell you what, if you have bad eyes like me, you're definitely gonna wanna have glasses on when you set one of these up, because everything is really tiny and dark. All right, put our primer in our adapter here. Put that in just like so. All right, try this again. All right, guys, well, it's good to know that this product works so well and that it's so reliable. I'm definitely going to be adding it to my bug out bag system, and I really like that it's so loud that it will definitely scare off any predators that might be coming into my camp, or at least alerting me to any threats that are coming into my camp. So if you guys are interested in this product, I'll make sure to leave links in the description. And if you have any questions for me, go ahead and leave them in the comment section. And if you haven't done so already, please make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more videos like this in the future, go ahead and hit that notification bell. So with that said, until the next time, stay prepared.